Hey guys, what's going on? I'm Vile Self, and I got some advanced warfare stuff to talk to you guys about. You're gonna watch the induction gameplay, which we've all seen, and I've watched this probably a million times by now. I love the way this game looks. I love the this trailer, and this single player mission looks pretty epic. Typical Call of Duty fashion. Most Call of Duty missions have this sort of epic vibe to them. But there was a couple other single player missions that were shown at E3, not to the public, but behind closed doors to a select group of people. And I did manage to find some information on these missions, so I'm going to tell you guys a little bit about them while this gameplay plays in the background. So, first and foremost, just want to say that I am extremely excited for this game, and I think it's definitely going to do big things for the Call of Duty franchise. And I think Sledgehammer Games, as far as I can see right now, is definitely taking this franchise in a direction that we have never seen before, obviously, and something that I think people will enjoy, something fresh and new for people that have been playing this franchise for a long, long time, and need something new and fresh in the game, not just aesthetically, but mechanic wise as well. Um, so, anyways, the first single player mission that was shown was this induction mission, but behind closed doors, two other missions were shown. One mission was called BioLab, where um, it was a stealth mission, so you were able to use the invisibility cloak mechanic, which is part of the exoskeleton suit. I don't know exactly how this thing works. If it's if you can use it for a certain duration of time, or once you turn it on, it's on all the time until you turn it off. If you can just click it on and off with a button, or maybe it has to charge up. I don't know that. But basically, in this mission, you are going to a chemical lab to apparently find some news about a chemical outbreak or something like that. So use your cloaking device to pass by drones and enemies undetected, and you're going to sneak up on enemies and kill them with melee attacks, usually like knives to the throat or something like that. And after sneaking by the enemies, you'll end up meeting with a couple squad mates, and you rappel down a cliffside to investigate a chemical outbreak. Your HUD shows a data file of where the chemicals are going to be found, and you get to see your objective on there. And once the chemical lab is reached, your goal is to eliminate all the enemies, in which you have a silenced rifle to do so. So this mission's very stealthy, and then you have to destroy all the items in the lab and escape. While you're escaping, enemies will try to kill you. It's going to be a big, typical Call of Duty like epic battle trying to get out of this place, which is probably going to blow up anytime soon. You end up stealing an enemy vehicle to try to get to your own escape helicopter. And this vehicle you get in is equipped with cannons and gunners and all this stuff, and you're in control of it. And while you're driving this vehicle, you have to take down enemy choppers and enemy forces and enemy tanks. And that's basically that mission. As far as details go, that's about all I have. Um, but either way, it sounds like a typical old-fashioned type of Call of Duty mission, just in a futuristic setting with futuristic gadgets, futuristic, weapons and that kind of stuff. So either way, I think it looks pretty cool. It's your typical stealth mission. Every Call of Duty game has one or two stealth missions where you kind of go in quietly and not totally guns blazing until the end of the mission, then all hell breaks loose. The second mission that was shown is called Collapse, and it takes place in San Francisco. We saw a little bit of this at the reveal trailer, but basically it starts off in the middle of a car chase. You're heading towards the Golden Gate Bridge. Your car gets flipped over and demolished, so you and Gideon get out of the car, and you're chasing the enemy on foot with your exosuits. You're allowed to double jump and boost jump, and it allows you to travel quicker and easier, and you're able to reach higher areas, higher parts of the level, which introduces a whole new level of verticality into the game. And laser guns and assault rifles are used to take down hostile enemies. Car doors are ripped off to use as cover. A drone carrier shows up and releases a bunch of drones into the sky, and they attach themselves to the Golden Gate Bridge and destroy it. The bridge collapses, everything falls off. It's a big epic moment. You slide down, but you grab a hold of something at the last second to save your life. officers and soldiers are sliding past you and screaming for help, but you're unable to help them. And Gideon rushes over to help you, and the mission comes to an end shortly after that. Um, Obviously, these mission descriptions that I'm giving you guys right now are pretty brief and not very detailed. But one note that they did add that I read was that the sound engine in this game is unbelievable. Apparently, it's like a step ahead anything else, and that's something I'm pretty excited for. Sound is very important in a game like this. You want to hear, those bullets. You want to hear those explosions. You want to hear just the utter chaos that's going on around you, and it just immerses you in that world. Um, you know, so anyways, that's all I have. It's not a lot of information. It's just a few short little things. I just want to give a little shout out to Charlie Intel. This is courtesy of them. They posted their findings on Twitter, and they were able to go behind these closed doors and witness these missions firsthand. And as you can see here, there's some pre-order bonus for Advanced Warfare. Get the custom exosuit and the EM1 quantum weapon, which I would advise you do. Pre-order this game. Who's not gonna get this? Of course, there's haters out there, but haters gonna hate. Anyways, I'm excited for this game. I can't wait till they start showing some multiplayer off. I'm assuming we're gonna have to wait till about August, probably late August, to see some multiplayer footage. But if you watch the single player missions and all the single player footage, you get to see little tidbits here and there of stuff that will be included in the multiplayer. Nothing's confirmed, obviously, but if you know Call of Duty, if you follow Call of Duty, you know that they're going to include some of that stuff into the multiplayer. So anyway, guys, I want to thank you guys for watching. This was just a small little bit of information about Advanced Warfare.